Hey everybody, just want to give it a quick second before we begin. And would love to give you your angel numbers, but where's my book? I don't know. It's somewhere over here, but it's okay. Maybe there's no for angel numbers for today. So thank you for joining. If you get a chance to watch this live, and if you don't, that's okay. If you get a chance to watch this later, I also appreciate it. I'm an early bird, and so I decided to do a live early this morning since I had a bunch of things I need to do. So wanted to kind of start early this morning. And I still appreciate you taking this journey with me, episode 248. So it's pretty awesome that we've even got to this far. So today I want to talk about manifestation. I think everyone wants to be successful. Nobody really wants to fail in their dreams. Everybody has dreams, and I think everyone has dreams, and they're meant to accomplish those dreams. Les Brown said, "I don't believe anyone has dreams that wasn't given to us for the accomplishment of those dreams." But the major question most people ask, of course, is the how, right? How do I manifest my dreams? And the how is a winding road. But there's principles in the how that if you align with, I believe you will manifest. But you have to align with those principles. In other words, there's laws to success. And if you follow those laws, you will manifest your dreams in your life. And many of it is our philosophies, our beliefs about life, about what's happening, what's going on. I believe is the main reason of why some people manifest and some people don't. One of those philosophies is your dreams will manifest through you, but not for you. I'll repeat, your dreams will manifest through you, but not for you. What does that mean? What do you mean is going to manifest through me? That you have to remember you're always the center of your life. You are the defining factor. Everything flows through you. It's what you do. It's who you are, what you say, and what you think that creates the reality in your own life. For us to manifest, it has to be an energy that comes through us, but not something that's going to happen for us. Meaning it's not going to just fall into our lap. We're not going to just be at home and then all of a sudden something happens. Usually it's a reaction or a counterforce to something that we've done. You know, it says in a good book, take one step and the Lord takes two steps towards you. If you move towards success, success moves towards you, but the first factor is you have to move first. When you move, that's when the universe starts operating. And let me give you a perfect example. Let's say, and this works for anything that you want in your life, let's say that you want a relationship. I remember that happened to me 10 years ago, and I was like, man, I really want to find somebody cool. I really want to have a good relationship and meet somebody that I can really connect with. And the impulse that happened to my mind was work on you. That was a thought. That was a thought process. Work on you. You know, if you can't spend time by yourself, how can anyone spend time with you? If you don't even like you, how does anybody will like you? You know, if you can't be happy with you, how can somebody else be happy with you? So that was first and foremost, is to become happy with me. And that was a thought, what I call inspired action, which I mentioned in Destiny on Purpose. And Abraham talks about this, Jack Canfield, Bob Proctor, all the law of attraction gurus talk about how important inspired action is. And Jack Canfield in his book Success Principles says, once you get the impulse, follow it immediately. Don't hesitate. Follow it to the T immediately. So what happened for me was I decided that I wanted a good relationship. And what I did was I started working on me, working on my happiness, working on me being happy with me. I started going to the gym more. I started saying, hey, you know, how can you want somebody to be physically fit when you're not physically fit? You know, how can you want somebody that is positive if you're not positive, etc.? And so all the things I wanted out of a mate, I started to work on myself and become. And that was inspired thought, which led me to meeting someone at work when I was working at T-Mobile, met Jasmine. but I was working on me at the time. I remember she would say, "Hey, I was checking you out. I was looking at you, and you were like unavailable mentally." And yeah, because I was so focused on me that I couldn't even see somebody else even checking me out, which helped me because then it stopped the self-esteem issues, and I wasn't really chasing anything. It was allowing and coming towards me, but I had to take the actions first. Let's just say inspired action. Say Sarah Blinkley. She is the founder of Spanx, and when she reached a down point in her life where she was selling fax machines, she finally said, "You know what? I need to change careers," and she asked the universe for an idea. 2 years later, she cut the holes out of her stockings, and Spanx came into her mind, and she had to go take some action. She had to find the factory to make those designs. She had to approach Neiman Marcus herself. She had to send Oprah a package herself, and she had to do orders, all these things herself. Why? Because the manifestation was happening through her. As she was taking action, she was manifesting. She was creating the result through the action she was taking. But it wasn't action of ego, of analytics. It was action of being inspired to do. She asked first. And that's the very first thing. When you know you're ready to start manifesting into your life, is when you can reach that point of vulnerability and say, "Hey, I can't do this on my own. I need the assistance of the universe. I need the assistance of God. I need the assistance of Brahman. I need assistance of Allah, Krishna, whatever, the Tao, whatever you call it." But whatever you call it doesn't matter because the energy is the same. But once you reach that point of you can ask for it, that's when you are, again, putting forth the first step of energy. You ask first. And then the universe will send you an impulsive thought that you'll know it's not you. You'll know it's something else when that thought comes to you. And once that thought comes to you, you said, "Okay, let me act on that thought." And as you start acting upon that thought, more things will start coming to your realization. More things will unfold. People will call you and say, "Okay, well, yeah, man, I'm trying to start this business." "Well, you need this type of license." "Oh, I do." "Okay, cool. Let me go get this license." And again, you're going through the process. Hey, Marilyn, each time you're going through the process, as you start asking the universe for it, and it starts manifesting through you. It's not going to happen for you. It's going to happen through you. The actions that you are taking that are inspired are the manifestations. The feeling of, man, this is going to happen is the manifestation. The idea of just go out to this certain store or call this certain person. I remember when I first started my first book, I had an inspired thought to, leave work and go print out a manuscript. That's how I met my publisher. I left work of inspired thought. It wasn't me. It wasn't an analytical thought. It was a thought that came to me saying, "Man, just get out of here, bro. Just get out of here. Go to the printer. Go print your manuscript." And I did. And that's how I met my publisher. So your manifestations are happening through the actions that you're taking. So when you get this impulsive thought, of course, number one, you have to ask the universe. You have to be in a state of vulnerability to get out of your own way, to say, "Listen, I can't do this on my own. No matter how talented I am, no matter how skilled I am, no matter how focused I am, I can't do this on my own. I need the assistance." And then you get to that state of vulnerability, you ask the universe, and the universe will provide. That's where the good book says, "Ask and you shall receive." And it's not saying, "Okay, give me $1 million. I want $1 million," and the $1 million is going to just come in a bag of money, fall in your lap. No. But the idea of how to get that will come to you. And then that idea will lead to another idea, will lead to another impulse, will lead to another action. And each step is leading you towards that. It's leading you towards that. Anyone, again, Sarah Brinkley said, "Hey, I need $1 million idea." And then one day she just poked a hole through her stockings, and then, boop, light bulb, Spanx. We create here a multi-million-dollar business. But again, those ideas happen, but if she sat on the idea and said, "Okay, universe, I have the idea, cool, provide for me," it wouldn't have. But the simple fact that she took the idea, started calling factories, getting rejected. Finally, one person says, "Okay, you know what? I like the idea. I showed it to my daughters. They think it's cool. I'll manufacture your product." Which led to her getting the product, a sample, sending to Neiman Marcus. And flying out to Neiman Marcus, calling them. Again, another impulse. "Hey, I should call them. Hey, Well, you have to talk to our main store. Okay, well, who's the main store number? Here you go. Okay, the main store. Yeah, come see us for a meeting. Okay, a little money I have, I'm going to fly out to meet Neiman Marcus. Show them. Even though she said she wasn't great, she didn't sell it well, she still kind of pushed it. And the one lady said, all right, I'll put you in this one department store. Then she called her people, said, hey, can you buy my product? The people came and started buying the product. Then she sent one to Oprah. And at the same time she sent one to Oprah, the sales started going up. And then Oprah said, okay, I'm going to put this on my product of the month. Sales even skyrocketed. Boom, 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 boom. You will get 100% no's before you get one yes. 100%. But it takes you to make those calls. It takes you to approach the people. It takes you to say, okay, hey, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Jack Canfield said that he went to 98 publishers before one in Florida said yes. It takes some action, but again, not just action of analytics, not of just, hey, this is what other people are doing, I should do it too. It takes action that's inspired by first asking the universe, getting the idea, and then executing the idea to the best of your ability. You don't have to be an expert, just the best of to your ability. What do you know? And then start finding out and start asking questions, start making some mistakes. But each time you're moving towards your manifestation, you are creating it. Nothing's creating it for you. You are, the universe is creating it for you, but through you. So the actions that you take, the impulse that you have, that is the manifestation. And if you keep following that, keep following it, before you know, you'll reach that goal that you want. But it won't happen for you. It won't drop into your lap. The relationship you want won't drop into your lap. The money you want won't drop into your lap. The health you want won't drop into your lap. The fitness, the body you want won't drop into your lap. The clothes, the whatever you want, it won't drop into your lap, but it could happen through you. If you ask in vulnerability, receive an answer from the universe, and start taking action, continuous action, and consistency through the actions that you are inspired to do, and continue to do it. I tell you right now, I did not want to start with thoughts become action, action becomes reality. A to the men. It does. 100%, Marilyn, it does. So that's the way to do it, is create the thought. But the thoughts, even the positive thoughts, comes through that vulnerability of asking. Be vulnerable enough to ask the universe, show me a sign, give me an answer, give me the pathway, and I'll follow it. That's how I started. That's why I'm here. When I started the 365 videos, it was just from a receiving of an asking. And it's leading to other things. Other people are calling me, researching with me, talking to me, say, hey, I want you to join with me. I want you to talk to my group. And all these things happen through me, not for me. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. You can agree with me or not agree with me. Either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Marilyn, thank you for liking and commenting. Please share. For anyone else that watches this later, please like, please share, and please comment. Love is love, and I appreciate all of you. Have a blessed day, be productive, and let's get to our successes that we want.